and you told me that you were 17 when I first met you, but apparently you were 16, huh?
I don't ever remember telling you that I was 17, but I probably did. You know, you can't keep up with lies for too long, so I
Yeah.
probably did slip up and say something. But yeah, I
Well, you
was
told me
16.
17, about to be 18. You're turning 18 as I met you. Like you're about to be. You told me you were a senior in high school, and that you were about to graduate. So I was like, oh, she's 17, about to be 18. I guess she can be around us or whatever.
I probably did. Honestly, I don't even remember. This was like, I mean, you got to understand. Like, I've been knowing him since I was 16, so I don't. I probably did say that.
You met him a little bit, just like you met me pretty soon after you met him, right? Because he introduced you to me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I'm like I said, I don't want to say the brother's name because I don't want to throw him in it. But I was on somebody's live, and I seen you on there. I seen Mono. I'm pretty sure. What Native Savage or what is that lady's name?
Oh yeah, JB Good.
Yeah, JB. She was on there too.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and that's when he texted me after that live, and that's when it all started and stuff.
Was I cool with you guys at that time?
No.
You weren't even around.
You came around like a year later.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hi, Donna.
Oh, hey,
How are you? How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
You're doing okay
Alright.
through any of this? Okay. Well, I want to let you know that you're really brave for doing what you're doing. I'm older, so I did go through a similar situation. I'm not trying to make it about me, but I'm just letting you know that nothing's your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. Unfortunately, you're manipulated by somebody who was older than you. And as a young girl, sometimes we tend to, when someone tells us something, we kind of believe it. And, it happens within us too. But I just want to let you know that you're brave for doing what you're doing. And I wish you nothing but the best. And like I said, nothing's your fault. And if you ever need anybody to talk to, even if I'm just a stranger, you know what I mean? I'm here as an ear just because I've been there, done that. I've been in this situation where I was manipulated when I was 16 years old by a 30-year-old man. So I get it. I get how you're probably feeling. I can't say I know how you're feeling exactly, but I get how you're probably feeling. But just know that you're definitely not alone. You got a lot of people here that are supporting you. And that person, like I said, whatever is going to happen, it's going to happen to him. And man, I really, my heart goes out to you just because, like I said, I've experienced it before. So my heart goes out to you, and I just wanted to give you love. And I want to open up the panel, my space, for someone who wants to come up and talk to you. But I just wanted to give you nothing but love and just let you know you're not alone, okay?
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
I just wanted to
Of
tell
course,
you I'm
ma'am.
sorry.
Thank you,
I'm
Wee.
sorry. What'd you say?
I just wanted to tell you I'm sorry this happened to you, and I'm going to put you in my prayers. And you're definitely a brave young lady. And I'll go ahead and drop so someone else can come up.
Thank you. I really appreciate the support from you guys or whatever. Because I
Thank you, Cammy.
really did need it. Because, like I said, that was a crazy situation. But I really appreciate all the support and stuff from y'all guys. I appreciate it.
Well, I think you're brave, and thank you for coming and telling everybody, because that's going to save somebody else some problems in the future.
Yeah, you're protecting the next person that he would have possibly tried to hurt by telling
Well,
the
he's
truth.
already seeing an 18-year-old.
Oh my God.
And I bet he's doing the same thing.
We think she's 18. We better find out who the fuck that is, because if she's not 18 either.
I
I
don't
hate
think
to
she's
say, but she's
18.
probably not. She's probably not even 18. I mean, I
She
don't
looks
know.
young.
He
She
only
was
showed me
eating
like one
that
picture
too,
of
or
her. I only seen one picture of her, and she's like dark skinned, and she has like really like curly hair, It's like the
I
picture
would
I saw of her, it was like combed out and stuff. But I mean, hell, she's probably not even 18.
is
Like
she
how,
black?
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah, she's black.
It seems to be a pattern, bro.
Yeah, it is a pattern, bro. That's what I told Miss T. Didn't I tell you, Miss T? And you were like, "What do you mean he has a preference?"
Yeah, his
Yeah.
ex-wife was barely 18 when he married her too, and she was also Afro-Mexicana or Afro-Dominicana.
Yeah.
And then there's then there's this girl, then there's you. So it seems like he targets black girls specifically. It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
All of us look bad. Just like a so-called native man, you know what I'm saying, coming after black women and shit. And we're over here arguing with Wabos, trying to say we're not racist, but we got this asshole with us, like specifically targeting black women. It makes us all look bad,
Yep.
Oh yeah, he did say. He said that he was only with me so people wouldn't think that he was anti-black.
The fuck kind of shit is that? I mean, that makes him a little more anti-black. He victimized the fuck out of you, dude. Like, goddamn, it's even worse. So I'm sorry to laugh. It's not funny. I'm sorry.
No. Hey, listen. That's how I deal with some stuff that is kind of hard to deal with. I make jokes about it or I laugh about it. That's how I deal with some of my shit.
Well, you might.
Sorry, go ahead.
You might want to let the police know about this new girl because maybe she won't stop seeing him.
We can find out who she is.
Yeah.
We know who she is.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yep.
Well, when the Great Wolf, remember when the Great Wolf tried to hit you up and I guess he was trying to flirt with you and then you sent that message back like, "Oh, I'm dating Mono," right?
Yeah.
Fucking so he sent me a screenshot of that. It's somewhere in my photos. I gotta find that shit. And he was like he had been pressuring me for like to call out Mono, right? Call out Mono. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna call him out for what, bro? And fucking he's like, he's pretending he's on a Mono. And I was like, yeah, bro, I don't believe that. And he's like, okay, well, he's fucking talking to Miss Black and she's only 17. I was like, well, she told me she's 18, bro. And she by that time you had said you had already turned 18, but even though I think you're still like 17 at this time. And fucking
Yeah.
then I remember asking you, well, we all asked you on the Snapchat, and you're like, no, I'm not dating Mono. I just said that to get Great Wolf to stop hitting on me and shit. It was like that. He told you to say that, right? That was like him telling you what to say.
Yeah. That's what he said. Cause he called me and we had talked about it, and I was like, damn it, like, like I don't know what I should do, and yeah, that's what he said. He was like, well, tell them that you said that me and you were together, so so that they don't think anything of it. So he was like, tell them that you said that to Great Wolf, so he will leave you alone.
Yeah, because he was like hitting on you and stuff.
Yeah, Grey Wolf was hitting on me too. Because Grey Wolf, he came in my DM, and at first, when Grey Wolf came in my DM, he was like, "Beautiful sister." Like he would say stuff like that, so I took it as a compliment, And then Grey Wolf, he started just slowly getting like sexual, saying like, "I want to turn you over and pin you on the bed."
Oh my god!
I would do you in the worstest way, saying that I love chocolate, sending the chocolate emojis with the tongue emojis.
That's too much.
Yeah. I'm telling you what he said. Like that's what Grey Wolf was saying.
Oh, yeah. That guy's terrible. But I mean, he's probably better than Mono because as soon as he found out that you were young, he left you alone at least.
Yeah, he did. That's one thing I can't give him. He did because obviously Grey Wolf, he didn't know that I was a minor at the time. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't say that he's a completely sick person because when he did find out that I wasn't of age, Grey Wolf, he did stop. Yeah. But then after that,
told me the truth at that point. And I mean, at that point, I'm not saying it's your fault. It's not your fault because I understand the way he made you feel like we would all have turned on you. I just want to let you know that if you would have told me the truth at that point, I would not have turned on you. I would have rode with your ass hard as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure most people in this group would have too. I don't think anybody here would have took his side. Nobody would have.
No.
I started to fall out with him because of all that little shit, bro. Like I would call him out on certain shit. Like I would DM him and be like, "Hey, bro, that shit was kind of questionable, bro. What's up with that?"
Sus, right?
And he would, bro, and he would turn shit around, bro. And he slowly, bro, like I started to see like little microaggressions, dog. And I was starting to feel like, man, what you trying to go at me now, dog, or what? And I was like, that'd be a wrong move on your part, bro. and then he
You know
started to
what made me
talk way
like
hella shit.
believe the Great Wolf about Tiana
All
is
the other
because
women.
before you came around, he was talking to this other girl named Baby, right? Baby Osama or something like that. And she was some chick that was pregnant and stuff like that. And he was like dating her on TikTok, like that was his TikTok girlfriend. And fucking the way before he announced and made public that was his girlfriend, he would like they had like a little secret code language that they would speak to each other, right? And like he would like say little things to her like before she left and stuff. And the way that they interacted was like they were speaking like a little code language and shit, and it was very flirtatious and playful, right? And he did that with that girl, Baby Osama. And then I saw him doing it with Miss Black, or Miss Tiana. You know what I'm talking about, huh, Tiana? The way he would give you like little signals, like, "Well, I'll talk to you later," some shit like that, right? And fucking, I saw that shit, and I was just like, "That's weird." That was some sus shit. The way he'd be like flirty with her like that, back before she would leave. It's like his way of saying like "Good night, baby, I love you" or some shit like that, but like not saying it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 He would
All
do
that
that.
shit.
And there was multiple women that he was reaching out to, you know? It wasn't just those we mentioned.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a lot who came forward after we ended up kicking his behind out the group, you know? Um, like, there's some few in the chat, I won't mention their names because it's not even, worth it because it's embarrassing. It's messed up, man.
Yeah, like the way he did Lucid, bro, was hella fucking weird and creepy, man. And he did, like you were there in the chat. You saw how like he got all pissed off with me, and he was like, after she blocked him and shit, like he immediately started blaming me. He was like, "Oh, thanks, Mateo," and I'm like, "Dude,
Because he didn't have
like,
access to the pictures anymore that he was fucking
yeah,
screenshotting.
yeah," and it's like, dude, she hits, and like, I'm not sitting there trying to gatekeep a fucking cam girl. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever. You want to look at her shit, her shit's public, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, but she came to me, right, and was complaining about him to me, dude. Like I got screenshots of her saying it shit, and her saying like I told him no, and he did it again, and then she blocked him. I was like, I'll tell him something. She's like, well, don't worry, I already blocked him. But before I could even say anything to him, he was in the fucking Snapchat saying, "Oh, thanks, Mateo," all fucking butthurt at me and shit. It's like, bro, like the girl told you respectfully, don't do that. Like she does this for a living. You got to pay. I literally said like, give her $20 or something, bro. Like you
Yeah,
have
I
to pay
remember
for that
that.
shit.
I remember that shit. Yeah.
Like it's not free. She
Because she
does
was
this for a
open.
living.
She was open with the fact that she was a cam girl, and but still though, it doesn't give him the fucking right to be a creepo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I wasn't trying to like be a simp for her or nothing like that. But like she came to me complaining, so it's like I felt like fucking like she was kind of like asking me for help. So
Yeah, I get
like
you.
I had to do something. I had to at least say something. I didn't even then I was kind of like half in the way I do things, like kind of I'm half joking, but I'm half serious too. You know what I'm saying? The way so I was kind of taking it easy on him, and he got all aggressive and shit. And that was the clock started ticking. That was the time. The clock that day when I hit him up with that, the clock started ticking, and it wasn't 2 weeks later that we had a falling out when none of us were cool anymore, right? It was from that triggering event. But that's when the clock started ticking. That fool started like, fucking being a snake, and fucking, probably turning everybody against me like he eventually did.
Yep, that's what he
That's
does.
what he's good at, is dividing people. Because I mean, we never had a problem with you, but somehow he made like his problem that he had with you everybody's problem, and not only you, other people too as well.
Yeah, he's done that to all of us. Like there's
Yeah.
not like you guys I'm sure you see this now, but like after I left your guys' group and I started hanging out with people like Moni, for example, right? Like I know Don Chewy and Moni have had a lot of bad blood between them, but honestly, I have a hard time believing if it wasn't for the factor of Mono, I don't think you guys would be enemies with not even a tenth of the people you are, bro. I don't think you and Moni would have a problem. I don't think you and Native Mamas would have a problem. I don't think none of you guys would be beefing with anybody. And there's so many people that I beefed with back in the day, because of Mono. And now I'm cool with him. Like, I'm cool with Moni now. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with Wheats down there. And she used to hate me too. All these people used to
Wait
hate me
now.
because of Mono. You know?
We found
And
out some stuff on toxic mamas. So no, we'd never be her friend.
Yeah, I wouldn't be her friend. She can do her own thing. I'm not gonna attack her, but I'm not gonna be her friend either.
well,
You know what
just
I'm
for
saying?
example, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not her, but I mean, like, there's
Yeah, I
other
get you.
people that you guys would not have problems with if it wasn't for Mono. And I try to tell you that when I first left the group too. I was like, dude, most of these people, whenever they bitch about you guys, they're not even bitching about anything that you individuals did. It's always, but they're hanging out with Mono, so therefore, fuck them, right?
Yep.
And I'm trying to tell everybody, no, but they're cool people. They're cool people. Like these people, it's just Mono that's like that. It's not them. You know what I'm saying? People didn't want to listen to me. You know, but hopefully now that you guys are no longer fucking with that guy, I mean, you said you're gonna leave TikTok. That's fine, or whatever. Whether you're step away from TikTok, that's fine. But you know,
I'll
if you
still I'll
guys,
still be on TikTok. I just ain't beefing with nobody no more, bro.
yeah,
It ain't worth my time, bro. I got too much shit going on, and like it honestly, it was looking back, bro. It was all a waste of time.
yeah, yeah. And so now that's your approach, I'm sure you'll find that a lot of the people you're beefing with aren't half bad, and you might be able to make a better experience out of this app now that you're no longer that fool's a cancer, bro. For reals.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I want to say that, Tiana, you know I always had your back, always will. Nothing has changed on that part. Matthew, I think, there was probably a little miscommunication, but I think I'm a decent person. I think you're a decent person. Like, there's no beef there. If I offended you in any way, which I don't think I've ever really talked about you, I'm sorry. I know that
Don't apologize to him. No, I'm just messing around.
I'm going to apologize. I'll take accountability for my actions. You know,
You
and
don't start. You don't even start trouble with anybody, jet ski.
I really try not to because that's just not who I am. And I think everybody actually knows that. I actually, and I'm never going to be good with KB. I'm just going to tell you guys straight out because how she attacked certain people. I even tried to protect Cammy from KB because she wanted to beef with Cammy, and Cammy might not like me, but I really don't have any beef with anybody, so I don't need to lie about anything. I'm a grown human being. I'll take accountability for any of my actions. I will say though, at one point, when people were questioning if I was Lakota, there was a comment, and I did send him my family lineage. And so I almost felt like he could use that against me. And because I'm a very private person.
yeah,
But when I say who I am, it's the truth. 100%.
yeah, it's all good. I never really had a problem with you either. I never had a problem with any of you. I even tried to get Don Chuli for the longest time to fucking take my side because I didn't want to. I didn't want to part ways with you, bro. I've always had respect for you, dude, for what you do and for your job, and you're a real deal, bro. Like even after we beefed, which we didn't beef really. We just fucking take shots at each other every once in a while. But
Yeah.
when people would bring you up, even in the Lions Den, I'd be like, hey, Don Chewy's real though. He does shit. He's out there doing shit. He's a real activist. You know what I'm saying? He really does work with his community. You know what I'm saying? And when people were saying shit about Ampo, I was like, I don't believe that shit. Ampo maybe, over there and she don't talk to me no more, but fucking you guys are
What
saying
the
these things
fuck?
about
I am
Ampo.
not
It's not
20.
true.
Why are they lying? I am not fucking 20 years old. And he
Who's
knows
saying
that.
that? Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut
We've
you
seen
off.
her IDs, bro.
Live
Like, no.
right now, and
Oh,
they're talking
hold on,
about
hold
it.
on. He was just letting us know that he's live right now, saying that Miss Tiana's 20, which is obviously a lie.
Yeah, like we just saw her
Like,
fucking
what the
school
fuck?
IDs, dude. Her fucking high school ID, motherfucker. It's a wrap, bro. It's
For
a
him to
wrap.
even go live right now to show his fucking face, bro, it's crazy, bro.
And her
He
high
knows what
school
he
ID
did.
says 2025 to 2026. It's a fucking high
She's
school
still in school.
ID.
Here, I'll put it up again just so that people, you know.
Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't like that shit. Like, why are you lying, dude? And it's the fact what pissed me off is that
Because
he even
that's what
admitted.
he does. He
He admitted to
lies.
Woken, bro, that I was 17. But the thing about it is he tried to make it seem like, for me, how I took it is that he tried to make it seem like he didn't have an idea. No, bro, you knew what you did. We've been in a relationship since I was 16 years old. You've been in a relationship with me since I was 16 years old, and
You're
you know
a
that.
chomo, Mono. Chomo.
Yep.
She was
That's very
fucking
true.
16 years old. 16.
Sis. T.
And you know what?
Yeah.
He even tried messaging my 17-year-old granddaughter who's
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
autistic.
He
Say
did.
that one more time, Ample.
He tried adding and following and my 17-year-old granddaughter at the time last year who's autistic. And you know what? She blocked my TikTok because it creeped her out. And she was 17.
I don't even blame her.
And he can't deny it because I got the receipt.
Yeah, he's a sick puppy. He's a sick fucking puppy.
What were you saying, Native by Blood? Was that you talking or was that
Yeah,
Harley?
that's me.
Oh,
I
hey.
just wanted to say, I hope you know I love you, and I'm always here to support you. And you are very strong for coming out and telling us the truth, even though I know that that had to be extremely difficult for you. I understand the situations that you're going through, and I've been through stuff like that, but you know that we all love you here, and we all have your back, and you're still our sister, no matter what. And I want to thank you for being honest. I do.
Yeah, thank you. I really, like I said, I appreciate the support from all you guys, even Moni and, Mateo and all of y'all. I appreciate it. Like I said, I mean, even Chewy and the others, they made it clear that I didn't have to say anything at this moment if I didn't want to. This is what I wanted to do because I feel like people need to know about him and they need to know his real intentions. And yeah, and just to clarify, everyone in the group, everyone thought I was of age. They didn't even know about any of this. Like when I told Chewy and when I told everybody else, it was just a shock to them as is the shock to y'all because they didn't even know at all. Nobody knew.
Thank you, Billy.
I always got your back. And if you want me to make a trip to Fresno, I definitely don't mind.
Let's go, Harley. Let's have some fun.
Dude, I live 20 minutes from that motherfucker.
And
I
I live
posted
in
up outside
California
his
too.
house like a while back. I posted up outside his house and I was waiting for his ass to come outside. He never came outside. Like I know where that motherfucker lives.
Yeah, I don't live far either.
For reals?
Tiana, did he ever have any sexual conversations with you?
It was stuff that was talked about that's like I would say a little bit too vulgar to be said due to
Mm-hmm.
TikTok guidelines. So I'm not gonna say here, but yes, it was sexual conversations that were had, like like just about wanting to have kids or wanting to buy me certain things and stuff like that.
Oh,
But
Lord.
yeah,
And let me point something else out. As far as because this reminded me when Ampo said about her autistic niece. You guys see the way he is with Atlantic Native too, right?
Yes, that shit was weird too. I felt that when she was defending him, it was scripted. Like he manipulated her into saying certain things to like get the heat off of his ass.
Like she tried to go around telling people that I hit on her, right? And she just fucking made some whole. Remember, I forgot what it was at first because she was beefing with you guys, right? She left and she was talking shit about Mono, saying he did something like he was hitting on her or some shit. right? That no, he's the remember she was going around saying she was saying something about like he was talking sexual to her, right? And then the story, but then she came back over, like he got back in her ear, got her back on his side, and then the story switched to that it was me doing it, right? And it's so obvious, like it was night and day. For when she's against Mono, she was saying it was him, and then when she was with Mono, she was saying it was me, right? And it's like it's obvious that fool, like he would always do. I remember back in the day when I first met Atlantic Native, you could Atlantic Native is she's impaired in some way. I don't know if she's autistic or if she's what's going on with her, but she's clearly developmentally delayed in a way, right?
Yeah.
And I would notice that when when he would basically be on the shit end of the stick with everybody and have nowhere else to go, right? He would go over to her panels and shit at late at night, 3 o'clock in the morning, just him and her, talking real weird with her and shit, dude. And again, she's also a mixed black girl.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. He does that often, bro, where he goes on really, really late. I caught him in a few lives, like at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting up for work and shit like that. At my time, Central Time, 5 o'clock in the morning. I think that's like 3 a.m. California time. And 3, 4, 5 in the morning, he's, surfing TikTok to see, locating his neck fuck victim or something. Shit's weird, bro. Dude's weird, bro. Took me a while to realize I wasn't in the group, very long, I'm thinking now, like I was probably around him for like, I think a year, maybe a little longer than a year. But yeah, man, there was just some things, man, and it finally came to a head, bro. And I was like, man, fuck this dude, man.
You'd only been around
Man,
about
fuck
maybe
KB, fuck Woken, and fuck Lagoth.
I think
Fuck
like
them
8 months, no? Because I think
yeah,
February
Fuck.
by the time I
February's
walked
a
away in
year.
January, I walked away in January. You'd only been around like maybe 10 months.
Yeah.
So I think so
Not even
like
a year, bro.
not even a year. Yeah.
So,
I
hey,
mean, if they think
Tiana,
I'm lying, like, what the fuck? Hey, hello.
Don't listen to them.
I just wanted to say how sorry I am to hear this. And I would encourage you to tell a family member about what's going on just because he knows where you stay at. And somebody needs to know within your family. So that's my advice to you, just to make sure that you're protected. But I had some questions if it's okay. But if they're too uncomfortable for you to answer, then it's fine.
You're good. You're good.
Um,
Yeah, I definitely will do that pretty soon. I will tell my family. But I'm listening.
So I remember that there were some anti-Black comments made towards you, right? Some pretty in regards to him giving you lashes and stuff like that, because this is also a form of abuse. I just wanted to know if that was happening on the back end as well when people weren't listening. Were there remarks like that being made to you?
No, well, from what I can remember, like I said, some stuff will probably come back later. Cause like, I don't know, sometimes I'll remember stuff. And then when I'm talking about it again, I can't remember stuff. And then I'll remember it again. It's like bits and pieces, if that makes sense. Yeah, he did make a comment like that about one day. I guess it was his way of saying I was getting initiated into the group. But yeah, he said something about
Yeah, except for
yeah,
he's
you
the only one
better,
that talked to you like that. None of the, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
None of the rest of us never made any racial remarks towards you. So, like, what the fuck? It's not like we just all made a bunch of anti-black jokes all the time. Like, that wasn't
The
what we talked about.
only
But
person
these,
other from that side that did was Woken, and Woken called me a coon like 3 times.
Right,
yeah,
because they move the same exact way in some ways, but not. But I'm asking because you
Yeah.
said that he said he was with you because he wants people to think he's not anti-Black, and you see a pattern with men like this, right? Especially men who
Hmm.
are anti-Black. They will attach themselves to Black women to be abusive. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uh, and I've seen this before. But another question, because this is also a form of abuse, you being as young as you were and manipulated the way that you were. All the other women that he talked to on this app, right?
Mm-hmm.
How did that make you feel in terms, because you had to keep what you guys had separate, right, and private? I wanted to know how that made you feel while he was parading these women around you, being as young as you were and being manipulated. And did he use that as a form of abuse? You get what I'm saying? Or in terms of you trying to, because I've seen him try to have, threesomes and things with other women. Did he do things
What?
like that with you as well, as far as other women that are older as well?
I didn't know about any type of threesomes. That's the first time I've heard that.
Yeah,
No, he never.
Him and KB try to get fucking Lucid to have a threesome with him.
Not
Ew.
just Lucid,
No
but other people.
disrespect to Lucid, because she's very pretty, but like KB and Mo, please, don't piss me off. But
Right.
yeah, like
Not a very appealing offer.
yeah, it's not very appealing. But yeah, he never. Yeah, I see, and it's crazy because during that time, I didn't know that he was talking to other girls or anything like that. I didn't know anything about that. I know he would talk about his ex-wife a lot, and that would piss me off. But I never said anything because I was like, I don't know. I don't know why I never say anything to him. I just never say anything to him. But he would talk about his ex-wife a lot, like a lot.
Something that I'm realizing now is that when you were gone for a little bit, you know how you talked about like you took your breaks? He was talking to KB, and officially I think you guys were quote unquote together when he was talking to KB.
Yeah, we've been together since I was like 16. Not
Yeah.
like since I was
You see what
16.
I'm saying? Like that's a great catch. Because I didn't,
Yeah.
I it never like I don't pay attention to other people's relationships. Like that's not my thing. But now that Moni brought it up, I'm like, hold up, because he was KB, and there was others that I can't think of off the top of my head right now. But there was others where he was like very flirtatious, and I'll give you an example, and I hate to use this example because she really didn't pick up on it. Three-Wear was another person that I think he was, into.
Yeah, and I also think Native Baddie at the time when I first got to TikTok.
Yeah,
Yep.
he was showing her nudes and shit.
Yeah, I was just asking the question about KB because I know that she's over there with them currently, and she
Yeah,
has, patterns of being a predator herself on this app. Because there are women predators as well.
Yep.
Um,
yeah.
so, and she's kind of like a pick me type of woman, right? So I was wondering if he could have used her in some way to maybe, you know what I mean, um, have other relations with you as well, because I see how they do things on this app. And I was just trying to wonder, like, I was trying to figure out how many predators do we have to worry about, right? I was trying to figure out if you knew anything about
No,
that.
no, no. I get where you're coming
Moni's all like, I'm
from.
trying to prove that bitch is a pedo too.
No, no, not no, because what? No, because I know that they're sick in that way. And if she was in on that, well, then that needs to be exposed too, because you see how hard she went for him, even in regards to Lucid,
Yep.
and you see how hard she went for him in regards to other things. So I'm gonna ask that question
And
because she may
and
be a predator as well.
and she hypersexualizes black men.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
So
have to agree with you on that. KB, I get a weird vibe from her. Not a good one, like, and she tried to hit me up in the DMs. I was like, honestly, just leave me the fuck alone. Because she's one of Andrew's little fucking goons, and I don't want shit to do with her.
well, I just came up to ask those questions. Thank you for allowing me. I was just trying to figure out if KB was involved with it.
No, but she is scandalous. Like I don't know if you guys all remember, but when KB used to hang out with Lucy before she hung out with us. Like she came over because she
Oh
followed Lucid.
yeah.
Yeah, so she hung out with Lucid before she hung out with us. And Lucid told me all kinds of gross shit about her and those people she used to hang out with. And fucking I guess so she's been on that DM diddling shit since before she even knew us. And so I already had a heads up about her when she first came around. And like you guys all know, I make it very publicly known that I'm married. I have a wife, my wife this, my wife that. You know what I'm saying? I purposely talk about my wife a lot so that women on here, if they get an idea, that they get I get the wrong idea out of their head, put the right one in. So like no woman on here could be like, I didn't know he had a wife. I didn't know before I talked to him like that.
Thank you,
Because
Billy.
everybody fucking knows. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if you guys recall, but I remember there's a few times when she first started coming around where she'd always call me Poppy. She'd be like, "Oh, Poppy, I missed you, Poppy. Good to see you, Poppy." And I'm like, You know what I'm saying? I had to tell her, like, hey, you know what? I'm, no offense, all due respect, but I'm married, and the way you call me Poppy all the time comes off as flirtatious, and I can't let you disrespect my wife like that, talking to me like that, you know? And she's like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. And she stopped doing it. But like, bitch, you knew you knew I was already married. Like, you know what I'm saying? I made it known before then, so you knew what you were doing while I had to finally check you publicly to get you to stop, but it's not as if you didn't know I had a wife already. Like, you knew. So like, that chick obviously does not respect boundaries in that way.
No, you're talking about KB, right?
Yeah.
And she goes after women
Um,
too, bro. Like that. Like she literally is into other women as well. So
yeah, to answer Moni's question though, yeah, I never knew that him and KB had any flirtatious stuff going on. I didn't even know about him talking to any other girls. So yeah, to answer Moni's question, I didn't even know nothing about that. I literally just found that out just now. I mean, but like I said, one woman that he would talk about is his ex-wife, and it's now to the point he lies so much. I don't even know if that is his ex-wife for real or not. But he would talk about his ex-wife a lot, and that would piss me off. And yes, KB is very thirsty. I don't know why Lagoff and Woken and all of them fucking motherfuckers are over there saying that I'm 20 because I am not. How are you gonna tell me about my age? Like, I mean, just because I'm saying that, oh, we've been dating since I was 16 doesn't mean that they have to believe me. Because honestly, it's my story. I don't give a fuck who believes me or who doesn't. You know, like especially who doesn't believe me. But it's like you can't sit up here and try to make it seem like I'm just lying. How the fuck am I gonna be 20? I'm literally still in school. I graduate with class of 26. I
What's
graduate
Lorena's
next
Lorena?
year. Huh?
What are you showing? What are you showing, Lorena?
Big screen, por favor. And I have a case of laryngitis, so sorry if I sound funny. It's a screenshot of their life.
Laryngitis? Oh my
Yeah,
god,
he's
I
trying
hope
to
you
talk
feel
shit.
better.
Thank you. So yeah, they're woke.
What's he
What
calling you?
up, fam?
Che?
Oh no.
Is that a
I'm
stupid nickname for
Jewish.
you?
Lahaim.
Don is calling you
Right?
Don Jewish.
I guess
Jeez,
I
you're
don't
Uh,
know.
doing
No,
everything now.
remember they were saying you was
I got a couple more. Hold on.
Italian?
Yeah.
It says, yo, what up, fam? That's Wokes. Hold on one second. I got a couple of them.
They're all little. They're all little chumps over
Fuck
there.
Woken.
Peaches.
I fucking
Hey,
hate Woken.
wait.
Like,
I got a couple more. Hold on.
Oh, my
oh,
bad.
And
Hold on.
what's your name?
Okay, I got a
What's your
couple
name
more.
still hanging out over there too? What's your name?
Peaches. I've got good vibes. Oh, yeah,
That's
Florette.
Lily. Florette, yeah, she's
Baby
still hanging out.
Lagata Abuela.
I've
And
been
then,
warned. I warned Florette, bro. I told her he's abusive towards you. You need to run.
oh, he got mad at her
And
because,
she accused me of telling her to pick a side, and I've never ever told her that.
Mm-hmm.
no,
You should
he
pick a
got
side.
mad
What
at
the
her
fuck?
because she was saying, she told him just now, Miss Black was saying that she's 18. He's all, why would you say that here? Why would you say that here? You're supposed to say that in the DMs. He was all getting all pissed off at her.
He's fucking losing it
Okay,
now.
hold on, I'm almost done.
yeah,
Almost done.
man, fuck Woken. Honestly, it's getting to the point where I
Yeah,
actually,
they use AI, bro. I want to make a police report on them. Did any of them say she was 16? Because she told me she was 18 when I met her. That's
yeah,
for
because
real.
I was
Yeah.
fucking lying. I was fucking lying for it. Hey, could you do me a favor? Could you
Yeah,
just possibly send me those screenshots if you
yeah.
can? But
That's
my
her.
thing, yeah,
Is that the one?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the girl that says people are saying is 18, but I highly
Wasn't
doubt that.
she?
She looks
Okay.
way too young.
Yeah.
like, that's fucking crazy. That is not AI. My fucking school pictures are not AI. That is a real fucking thing. And that's crazy. Like I said, he talks so much shit about KB and Woken, but fuck KB because she's fucking irrelevant. Like, that bitch is irrelevant. She's irrelevant. Woken. You talk so much shit about Woken, said that you were gonna put a fucking pew pew in his head, and now you have him as your moderator. And mind you, actually, let me pull up that receipt. Let me pull up that receipt. Whenever um he had requested to follow me.
Okay.
I had
This
unfollowed
is, I
him,
had a feeling this was gonna go
everything.
awry with Tiana. I thought she was 18.
Flo
Mm-hmm.
needs to shut up and stay out of it.
And then
You said
I don't
that?
care
Money
about them
Ali.
saying that I'm lame.
It's probably better just to stay away from anyone who's not in their 20s at this point. That Peaches girl said.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
hold
dude.
on real quick, guys. I'm gonna drop you real quick.
Yeah, I
Who,
just
me?
seen it.
Yeah, because I got flagged for something you
Oh shit.
posted. Yeah, I just got flagged right now. There, somebody's in here, or somebody's in the hallway reporting.
They're
So he's
fucking
trying to
weird,
silence
dude.
right now, but it's not gonna work.
Like they're weird.